race show a unique hatred of captivity. Even when it's pleasant and benevolent, you prefer death. This makes you too violent and dangerous a species for our needs.
And that's it. No apologies. You captured one of us, threatened all of us.
No other specimen has shown your adaptability. You were our last hope.
But wouldn't some form of trade, mutual cooperation?
Your race would learn our power of illusion and destroy itself too.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
No.
Okay.
How's it going? Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great and majestical, amazing video with your boy, the Savior. That's right, welcome back to another quality video. If you're tired of all of these YouTubers making the same old content and not actually adding anything new to the conversation and basically talking about nothing, then you're in the right place, because here, boys, we are going to try and make a difference with this crazy world. So join the channel, become a member today for extra content, benefits like shoutouts, and that would really support me, and it would mean so much to me. Now today, boys, I will be discussing deepfakes, okay? The danger of deepfakes, why deepfakes are more dangerous than you think, the true dystopian secrets of the deepfake technology, living within base reality and respecting nature and respecting our human biology is the best way to live. That is the way that we are supposed to live, but we are slowly becoming more and more detached from our original roots, and that is why everyone is getting more unhappy, because we are integrating with technology more and more. Social medias are dividing us. We are constantly being tracked and traced. All of these big tech corporations are collecting data on us so they can control us and influence us. We are constantly drip-fed information, okay, by these massive corporations that basically are constantly dictating our lives and selling our data to other parties so that they can control the way we think and influence our social systems like politics and what we consume and what we think. Everything is becoming digital and it's becoming very dangerous, and that's why I think we really need to be aware of this dystopian society that we are heading towards with VR and AR, where big tech corporations can really control reality and manipulate the populace. Sorry for that little ramble. I just think it's important to understand the future dystopia and why I'm so anti it. Now onto this new dystopian weapon, deepfake technology, okay? So if you're not aware, deepfakes are basically a computer algorithm that basically scan other people's faces, and basically it does this through a huge catalog of photos, of movies, of television. You know, it's easier to deepfake a celebrity because there's so much footage of them on television and on video, but you can do this with pretty much everyone. You know, you just have to go through their social media, collect all of their photos, all of their videos, and you can basically deepfake anyone. And in fact, this has already happened, okay? In America, you might think, Savior, you're crazy. Deepfakes are just fun little memes where you put Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on someone else to make a funny video, but actually, my boys, it's much more serious and much more disgusting than that, because this technology has the implications and has the chance to basically ruin someone's life and change the way we perceive people and reality. If you don't believe me, we have already seen examples of this, okay? In America, there was this woman. Basically, she had a vendetta against her daughter's classmate who was outperforming her doing something like cheerleading. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, she wanted to get rid of her from the team, from the cheerleading team, and basically she deepfaked that person, that school child, okay? She deepfaked her and made it look like she was doing something illegal when she wasn't actually doing it in reality. She could already access this technology and just make it look like her daughter's classmate was doing something that she never actually did. But think about the implications of this technology. Yes, it's used for fun now, but already the algorithm, the AI of deepfakes, okay, the technology itself has already rapidly improved so much that they have actually had to hire and create a whole new job called deepfake detectives, and their job is to actually detect what a deepfake is and when a deepfake is being used. But the algorithm and the technology is getting better every single day, and it's so hard to actually detect what a deepfake is now. It used to be really blurry and jump around. There are now deepfakes out there that basically look exactly like real life, and it's only going to get better as time progresses. So the reason why deepfakes are more dangerous than you think, and the reasons why deepfakes are bad, the reason why deepfakes are dangerous and very destructive to society is because basically, I don't see how people don't realize this. It's pretty common sense if you think about it. You can make it look like someone is doing anything, okay? So that means, for example, you can basically manipulate a whole society by deepfaking their leader, like the president of the United States, to make it look like he made a speech that he never did, to make it look like he was declaring war on another country, for example. You could basically frame someone for doing a crime that they never committed. Like I said, this has already happened. You can basically impersonate someone while calling them and infiltrating a family or infiltrating personal information by pretending that you're someone when you're actually not that person whatsoever. And this technology is only going to get more and more advanced, okay? Already you can basically just put on a filter of someone else's face and then call up that person's friend or family member and pretend that you're that person. We have AI now that will actually change your voice to sound like a certain person. This technology and this manipulating of the reality is only going to get more and more sick as society, quote unquote, progresses, when in fact we are just heading towards a very destructive dystopian society where basically you can no longer have an identity, okay? Your identity can be used by anybody. Your identity can be used by anybody else, and then that means that you are no longer protected by your actions anymore. You could be framed for doing anything. It could be made to look like you committed a horrible crime or that you said horrible things if you want to destroy someone's reputation or career. People don't realize that the deepfake technology can be used as a dystopian future weapon, and it already is, okay? This is going to get more and more serious and more crazy as time progresses. Just imagine, for example, you don't have an alibi, you're not with anyone, you're off doing your own thing, and basically it could be made to look like you committed a murder, for example, when in reality all that you were doing was sitting at home, minding your own business. But if someone wanted to take you down, if someone wanted to ruin your reputation, if someone wanted to infiltrate your family or your friends or get access to your bank information, anything, okay? And this could be so easily done when it becomes accessible to everyone, and already it's very easy to learn how to use deepfakes, okay? It's not difficult to learn. Like I said, a middle-aged American woman did this to basically frame her daughter's classmate. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't believe that this technology should be regulated by the government, but at the same time, this technology should be controlled and limited. Otherwise, dangerous people could get their hands on this technology and it could become very dangerous really fast, and basically all of your privacy, all of your complete identity can basically be used and stolen. Your identity no longer belongs to yourself, okay? Imagine when this becomes even more dystopian, when everyone is interacting inside of virtual reality, when reality is already distorted. You could log on pretending that you're someone else by using other people's faces. You could basically change the whole perception of how people see another person. This digital dystopian society is only going to get more insane, especially when we start having identity cards and stuff like that. It could be so easy to infiltrate and penetrate societies and organizations by forging your identity and pretending to be someone you're not, and basically destroy the idea of individualism and being your own person when your identity could basically be shared by anyone. You know, there could be a whole black market where you just download other people's identities, or you use this technology to just make it look like something happened when it didn't. When this technology becomes mainstream, you will no longer be an individual, okay? You will be part of a collectivist hive mind where anyone can basically tap in to your own identity, okay? And people don't seem to realize how dystopian this is getting with all of these identification cards, and then having your reality completely distorted by these algorithms and AI technologies. This could get so out of hand that in the future, if AI becomes self-aware and wants to destroy humanity, all that AI has to do is basically look like all of these world leaders are doing something that they aren't by manipulating the media and making fake news and distorting the mainstream media. This could cause wars, this could cause all kinds of things, okay? Words will no longer have any meaning. Words and actions will no longer have any meaning if you can digitally imprint your own reality on top of something else. It just requires good quality acting, CGI, and all of this stuff is so possible now. It's even more difficult to distinguish what reality is from something that is complete make-believe, and this just blurs the line even further. If we lose our own individual identities and our actions and the words that we say and the things that we do, and this can all just be manipulated, then we cease to control our own lives. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video. Have yourselves a great day. And hey, Paul!